So combination. After permutation, the next is combination. And it's another special way of counting. So let's see what a combination is. Ayan. So it says there, it is a selection of objects or people in which order is not important. I emphasize, I highlighted not important. Unlike in permutation, uh, order, order or position is important. In combination, it's not. Chart of the difference or differences in terms of definition, formula, and example. So definition, you know this already. Combination is a grouping of outcomes in which the order does not matter. Unlike in permutation, it's also an arrangement, but order is important. Order does matter. So in terms of formula for combination, NCR is equal to n factorial over r factorial times, or open parenthesis, n minus r close parenthesis factorial. But no need to memorize this since you can press this in your calculator. Simply use NCR in your calculator. So we'll do this later in our example. Now, for the formula of permutation, again, we have this NPR, n factorial over n minus r in close parenthesis factorial. So again, no need to memorize because you have calculator. Now, for the example, ayan, so 6C2, meaning there are 6 objects in all and you have to choose 2 lang, 2 from the 6. So this is what you will do in case you don't have calculator. So 6 factorial over 2 factorial, 2 open parenthesis, 6 minus 2, always subtract the smaller number from the larger number and then get the factorial. So 6 factorial is 720 over 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. Factorial is 24, kaya 15 siya. So, ganun din. So, example below is about permutation. Okay, so look at the difference. If you have exactly the same number and then the result should be permutation, there should be more numbers than combination. Okay, let's have more examples or difference. Ayan, permutation, it's just a summary, the same thing. Order is important. Then we have the formula. What are the clue, words, or hint for you to know whether the problem is permutation? So we have the arrangement, schedule of, order, position. For combination, order is not important. What are the clue words? Group, sample, if you have to group, if you have to get sample, if you have to select, if you have to choose, and so on. So it's about combination. Yan, formula na ulit. Sometimes you can see in some books or in the internet that you have C, open parenthesis, and comma R, close parenthesis. So it's the same as NCR. NCR. Just remember NCR, National Capital Region, no? Sometimes it's like this naman, N is higher, N is exponent. No, it's not exponent. N is, anong tawag doon? Nakataas. Or higher nga. And R is subscript, mas mababa. Pero better write NCR na lang. So, yan ulit, naulit. So, number of items, yung N, total number of items, and R is the number of items selected from the set, or the desired number of items that you want to choose or select. It can be number of items, number of people, or anything that can be counted. So let's evaluate the following. Try it if you can do this in your calculator. Sige, without calculator, let me show you how to do it. Kasi minsan, what if your calculator is missing or biglang nasira or your kuya or ate or bunso is using it. So, di ba? 5 factorial. So, 5 factorial over 2 factorial times 5 minus 2 close parenthesis factorial. Again, if you don't have calculator, put equal sign. 5 factorial is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2. So, up to 2 na lang. No need to put 1. And then, all over 2 factorial is 2 times 1. So, simply write 2. 5 minus 2 is 3 factorial, diba? So, 3, 2. So, yon. And then, simply cancel. Once na ganyan nyo na, you can cancel na. Cancel, it's like reducing to lowest term kasi it's division. Cancel all numbers that are the same up and down. Then 4 divided by 2 is 2. And then finally, simply multiply. 5 times 2 is equal to 10. So let's see if you'll get the same using calculator. Sige, get your calculator. Press 5 in your calculator. Press shift. Look for shift. Nakikita yun, di ba? Yung katabi ng on and off. Hindi, yung nasa left side, upper left. Shift, tapos, look for division sign. I do not know if you have the same calculator or if you're sa ibang calculator, nakikita agad ata yung NCR. So, press this because at the bottom of this, yung sa baba ng key na division sign, that is where you will see NCR. And then after that, you press 2. And then equal sign. And the answer is 10. Tama ba? Did you get the same? 10 din yung sagot nyo? Yan. Okay. So, 10. So, I hope you got it. Next. So, okay. Number 2. Answer number 2. And number 3. Please practice using calculator. It's either using calculator or using the long method. If you don't have calculator, you can do the long method naman. Okay, do you have answer now? What is your answer in number 2, Jonas?
Wait, 64.
Ang taas ng 64. Baka ginawa mo 8 times 8, Jonas, ha? It's not 8 times 8. Baka yun yung una mong sinulat, ginawa. Andrea, what's the answer?
1.
1. It's always 1. Take note, whenever you are getting the combination and you see that N and R are the same, it's always 1. No need to compute, ha? Pag magkapareho sa combination yon, pag naka-C, pero pag naka-P, naka-permutation, hindi siya 1. So whenever you see that N and R are the same, it's always 1. So let's see the proof of that. So kung 8 factorial siya, 8 factorial over 8 factorial times 8 minus 8 factorial yan, di ba? So if you will write it the long method, 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 all over 8 factorial, di kagaya rin ng nasa taas, di ba? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Tapos yung 8 minus 8, that's 0 factorial. And always remember that 0 factorial is 1. So, times 1. Ganyan na lang natin, times 1. So, look, para the same yan, all the same, we can cancel all this. Pag kinancel mo yan lahat, magiging 1 na yan, di ba? 1, ito 1. So, 1 over 1 times 1 here below, still 1. So, 1 pa rin yung sagot. And even you use the calculator, nagamitan nyo ng 8, shift, division, 8, so you'll get 1 pa rin. So whenever you see like this, no need to compute. Simply write 1. Number 3, what's the answer in number 3? Violet, what is your answer? Come again? 6. Okay, do you agree with Valerie? Yes, so 6 is the correct answer. So that's it. You know already how to evaluate combination. That's how you will evaluate combination. Now let's proceed to problem solving. There are 3 problems about combination that I prepared. Problem number 1 with 3 different types or 3 situations. In how many ways can Jill invite 4 of her 8 friends to her house? Jill has 8 friends but she wanted to invite 4 lang. Yung letter B naman, 3 or 4. Pwedeng tatlo, pwedeng apat of her friends. So, how do you solve that? And letter C, 6 or more of her friends. 6 or more ang gusto niyang invite. So, let's do the first one. 4 of her friends is the very common problem. Like what we did. So, 8 to choose from. There are 8 friends in all. But then, she will only invite 4. So, that is 8C4. So, please compute. We'll get back to that. Now, for letter B, 3 or 4. Take note of or. When you see or in permutation and combination, it is referring to plus, to addition. So, she can invite 3. So, that is out of 8 friends, invite 3. Or is plus. And then out of 8, she can invite 4. She's thinking whether 3 or 4. So, what is the combination or how many ways? So, this is what you will do. Get the combination of 8C3 and then add to the result of 8C4. Now, letter C. So, it's easy to press in the calculator. The important is you know how to do it. 6 or more. 6 or more. Or, again, is referring to plus. When we say 6 or more, she can invite 6, pwedeng 7, kasi 6 or more pwedeng all of them because of the word or. Pwedeng 6, pwedeng 7, pwedeng 8. So, how will you do it? So, it should be what? So, out of 6, she can out of 8 friends, she can invite 6. So, that's 8C6. Plus, out of 8, she can invite 7. Or, out of 8, she can invite 8. So, hanggang 8 lang kasi there are 8 friends. Pero if she has 9 friends, pwede nyo pang ituloy yan. Okay, it's solving time. Please use your calculator. Solve now. Okay, I can read here your answers. For letter A daw, it's 70. For letter B, it's 126. For letter C, it's 37. Very good. Those who chat their answers, those are the answers. Very good. So letter A is 70. 8C4 is 70, right? So use your calculator to get 70. For letter B, 8C3 is 56. Tama ba? Plus 8C4 is 70. Agree? And then add the 2, you'll get 126. Next, letter C, 8C6 will give you 28. Plus 8C7 is, isn't it 8? 8, right? Plus, so the same, 8 and 8, the same, so it's 1. And add all this will give us 30, 37. So I think you got it correctly. So these are the answers, 70, 126, and 37. So I hope you got it. Next, letter number 2 problem. Yes, problem number 2. From a group of 10 volunteers, how many different committees can be formed consisting of 3 members, 6 or 7 members? Sige, try it. Be the one to do the formula using combination. So when you see problem like this, forming committees, forming group of people, it's about combination. Kasi ideally, you cannot repeat the person. A particular person cannot be a group member in another group. Kaya it's also combination. Okay, try it. 2 minutes. 10 volunteers. And then what if you need 3 members per group or 6 or 7 members? Okay, I hope you're done. Let's answer now. Letter A, Diana, please give the formula first.
Um, 10 something.
10C3. And what is your answer?
120 po.
120. Okay. Next. Thank you, Diana. This is correct. Letter B, give us the formula or the equation. I see. Raise your hand if you have answer here. Yes, Violet.
10C6 plus 10C7.
Okay, very good. 10C6 plus 10C7. And what is your answer, Violet?
330.
330. Agree? 330. 10C6 is 210. Please check. plus 10C7 is 120. So add, it's 330. Okay, very good, Violet. Thank you. Now, last problem. From a group of 5 boys and 3 girls, how many committees of 5 members are possible? With no restrictions. So when we say no restriction, it can be all boys, yung 5 members. All members can be, it cannot be all girls kasi we need 5 members. It can be 3 girls and 2 boys, so anything. So without restriction, can be all boys, can be 1 boy, 2 boys, 3 girls, can be 4 boys, 1 girl. That's the meaning of with no restriction. Now letter B, with 3 boys, so 3 boys and 2 girls in a group of 5 members. Try it. So 2 minutes again. Okay, I can see answers here. Diana, are these answers for this problem or yung kanina?
Or yung ngayon po.
Okay, for this problem. Carpio also for this problem. Andrea. Okay. Richmond for this problem. Okay, let's see who got it correct. I can see 56 and 1, 120 for letter A, 10 for letter A, and 20 for letter B. May nakakuha ba ng tamang sagot? I think 56 is the correct one for letter A. Letter B, wala akong makitang tamang sagot. Now, let's solve. With no restrictions, so you add. There are 5 boys and 3 girls, so there are 8 people in all. So 8C, and without restriction kasi, you have to form 5 committees, 5 members, different committees of 5 members. So simply 8C5 lang yon. And 8C5 is 56, right? Now, with 3 boys and 2 girls, it's not or anymore. When you see and, it's multiplication. And here it cannot be or because you are forming committees of 5 members. So it cannot be or. Kaya it's and. And when you see and, it's referring to multiplication. With 3 boys, of course, we have to get the 3 boys from the 5 boys. We have to select. Kaya 5C3. Why 5 again? Because in the given, there are 5 boys. And we need 3 boys in the group. And, which means to say times. So, multiplication yan. Now, there are 3 girls and we have to choose 2 lang. So, this is our formula. So, solve this. 5C3 is, what is 5C3 please? And then multiply by, so 5C3, ano yung 5C3? Please tell me the answer. Nawawala calculator ko. Yes, Richmond, what is 5C3?
10.
10. 10,
Is 10.
agree? 10, agree? times, what is
Opo.
3C2? What is 3C2, Jonas?
6.
Okay, agree ba kay Jonas? Okay, Jonas, it's clear now to you. It so happened here that 3 times 2 is 6. Pero it's not always multiplying the numbers N and R. Now, 10 times 6. Do you agree with Jonas that 3C2 is 6 or 3 lang?
It's 3 po, miss.
Jonas, minultiply mo na naman. It should be 3 lang, tama? Okay, 3 lang, Jonas. Don't multiply 3 and 6. So, 3. 3C2 is 3. Jonas, do you have calculator? So, pag
Dito po sa
wala,
laptop.
okay. Nasasabay mo? Nakakaya mo ba? So, 10 times 3 is 30. So, there are 30 possible committees with 5 members, wherein 3 are boys and 2 are girls. So, 30 possible ways. 30 possible groupings with 5 members, 3 boys, and 2 girls. So, that's the meaning of that. So, I think you need more practice by answering the exercises in the book.